MLB's coverage of baseball on the show brings us to the home of the Braves, SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Braves baseball next. Colin Rutledge will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
3. He's out.
So striding in, Kermit Yellowhorse, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one.
Yellowhorse.
Here it comes. Pulled toward right center field. Inciarte on the run. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Diamondbacks down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next for Arizona, Kermit Yellowhorse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Gone! A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 4th home run here in the early going, and the Diamondbacks strike here to make it a 1-1 ball game.
I can tell you one thing. You might get away with throwing a ball in that location in the minor leagues, but when you get one up like that in the zone right over the plate against these guys, you're going to get exactly what he got, a really bad result.
What's the play ball? He's out. Out. Out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in,
right fielder,
Darryl Hanley.
20.
He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
Hanley.
Toward second. Reined in. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves strand 1. We played 5 full, tied at 1 aside. trying to pick things up where he left off. Kermit, yellow horse.
And in that last at bat, it makes you think this guy might have went up there looking for the breaking ball, because he certainly got a breaking ball, and he didn't miss it. Hit it right on the screws.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here. 0-1. One run, 5 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Line drive to left. And now that'll hop over the wall, so he'll be at second here with 2 away on a ground rule double.
Hey, this is what every hitting coach teaches when you start playing baseball. Don't try to do more than you can. Hit the ball where it's pitched, and he does a great job right there as he pushes it down the line nicely, and it bounces over for a ground rule double.
Felipe Walker.
Here's a little chopper up the middle. Albies picks it up. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Stepping up now, Kermit, yellow horse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Well, he got a good pitch to hit last time up. Looked for it up in the zone and didn't miss it. Those are the pitches you only get maybe once in AB, maybe once a game, maybe once a week. So he certainly capitalized on it last time.
Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. 3 runs already home here. Line hard toward right center. And that finds the outfield grass for a base hit. Tack on another here as the runner scores from second. Make it 5-1.
Hey, that's what you try and do as an offense. You get a 4-run lead. They're a grand slam ahead, Dan, but you're a former closer warming up. When you see a 3-run lead and then your offense gets it to 4, and you know that save situation's gone out the window. Don't tell me that didn't irk you a little.
Oh, it does irk me. Oh, it does, because, Dero, the only way you're going to get into this game is it has to be a save situation. You sit and watch 8 innings of baseball, you get up and warm up in the 9th, and you're all ready to go thinking, hey, I'm going to come in and get me a 3-out save, and all of a sudden you're out of the game because it's a 4-run lead. Of course you think about it as a reliever.
Stand up, right here. Short. And he's safe at first. Boy, a great effort, but he wasn't able to get enough on that throw, and that'll be scored an infield single.
Boy, there's a quality infield base hit right there. That kind of reminded me of the old Yankees shortstop Derek Jeter on that jump throw.
Hey, that's why this is the pros. Back in the day, that's a knock all day long. But up here, guys are making those plays, at least making you think about them. That's an amazing play by the shortstop to leave his feet and at least make this close.
Adolfo Castro.
Now the 3-2 pitch.
He's up right here.
And that misses. Ball 4. A run will come in to score.
I know one thing. He earned that free pass right there. He was tempted with some really good pitches, but he stayed disciplined and drew the walk.
In now the power-hitting outfielder Nomar Mazara. And with every base occupied, a big hit here could really put this one out of reach. The 1-2. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Gone! It's a grand slam. So he will touch them all on the grand slam, his second of the game, as they've pushed this lead up to 9 now.
Yeah, And you've got to feel really sorry for the pitcher. He was up against the ropes, bases loaded, with a power hitter at the plate. The best thing he could do in that situation.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for Arizona.
Rio Ruiz to the plate now. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get one or two of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by an opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
First, Yellow Horse fields it cleanly, and he'll step on first himself for the out.
Let's play ball. 3, 3, 3, 3.
Stepping into the box, Kermit, Yellow Horse, and he's got a shot at history here, but he'll need a triple to complete the cycle. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard on the ground to short. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. And the recovery's too late as he's able to beat the throw to first.
Nice effort by the shortstop right there. Kept it in front of him. That's all he could do right there, Dan.
You know, dealer in a spot like that, that's an infield single. That's a tough play. Just to knock that ball down was a pretty good job. But any way you look at it, that should be scored a base hit, and I'm sure it was.
Now batting, the second base.
Into the box now, Felipe Crocker. And their runners at the corners now. Here's the 3-0 pitch. And he misses with it for ball 4. So the bases will be loaded now with 2 away.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news, a single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Stepping up to the plate, Adolfo Castro.
Catcher, Adolfo Castro.
The 1-2. Here's a
go hard, just go hard.
Camargo over to his right. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks leave them loaded. They hang on to their 10-1 lead. The next to bat for Atlanta, Ryan Rua. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
Yeah, and I'm sure he'd like a base hit of some sort right here, Matty. But hey, you know what? Another flyout wouldn't be all that bad. He can get it deep enough. He should be able to drive in a nice run with a sac fly.
On to first, and he rolls a double play ball to end it here as this ball game is over.
Yeah, this game was decided in the 8th. That was a huge offensive fireworks coming in the 8th inning. And when the other guys put up a big inning like that against you late in the game, it's really tough to make any kind of a comeback.
10-1, the final lopsided score in this ball game. Arizona came through late, taking the lead in the 8th to secure the victory. Shelby Miller wins his 3rd of the season. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks, 10 runs on 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 31 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance at SunTrust Park, 41,084. The Braves thank you for your continued support and remind you to please drive home safely.
Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Two of the best bats in the business go at it next on the show. Luis Gohara is on the mound for Game 2. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, Matty V, we're getting a chance to look at a guy that's been like white hot. How about a whip under 1.00 in his last 3 starts? Not a lot of base runners, and that usually adds up to a lot of success. Let's see if he can continue to do that in this one here today.
Settling in now,
Leading
Kermit
off tonight
Yellow
for
Horse.
Arizona,
He'll get us started in
the
this
first
one
baseman,
under the lights.
number 4.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Well, boys, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty V. Hey, D-Roll, this has not been the kind of homestand that they would like to have so far. Through the first 5 games, they're 2-3. D-Roll, getting to 500 on this homestand is certainly one thing they'd like to do here today.
Yeah, they can salvage a little bit right now and walk out of here today with a smile on their face if they can get this back to 500 in these first 6 games.
Time now to look at the Diamondbacks starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, I'll keep an eye on the leadoff guy and see what he can do in this one. I mean, this guy is a career 300 hitter. You talk about consistent. He delivers a good at bat and clutch hits basically every time he walks into the box. I love watching this guy.
He's out. Out.
Stepping in, Darryl Hanley. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The Braves, the right fielder, Darryl Hanley.
The 3-2 pitch. To the right side. Judge is there, and he makes the catch for the out. And time now to take a look at how these Braves are lined up in this one. Danny, any thoughts?
Well, I really appreciate the tenacity that Ender Enciarte plays with. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
Coming to the plate now, Kermit Yellow Horse.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, the first baseman, Kermit Yellow Horse.
First pitch on its way. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Enciarte's there. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. And with that, we give you a look at what's happening in the NL East race.
What's the play ball? 3. He's safe. Ball 4. Paper base. Out. 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 Good. First base. 3. Ball 4. Paper base. He's out. 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 3. Good.
So the batting order turns over now and set to go for Kermit Yellow Horse. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. 50th pitch of the game on its way. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
0-1.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Play ball. 3. 3. 3. Take out. 3. 3. 3. 3. Out. 3. Out. That's bullshit. 3. You're out. 3. Out.
Back to the top spot in the Arizona lineup now, and stepping in, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
Kermit.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Down the left field line and deep. And this will wind up a foul ball. The windup and the 0-1. Slapped hard the opposite way. Solid base hit for him, his first of the afternoon. So it's a good start to the inning for the Diamondbacks. Leadoff hitters aboard.
Dan, as a former pitcher, are you privy to this guy? I mean, he's been swinging the bat well. I know it's only April, but he's been using the entire field, staying line to line.
That's what makes it so hard as a pitcher when you can't go one way. When you pitch a guy in, he pulls it. When you throw it away, he hits it the other way. He's having that ability right now just to be able to get the barrel to it, and he's having a real strong beginning this season.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Line towards center field. And now a diving effort, but this is off the center fielder's glove. Long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
Oh, that was a nice job there in center field to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third. For the offense, that's a killer to lose a runner in scoring position by making it out at third.
Play ball. He's out. 3.
That game flew by, but that's what happens when you get a well-pitched one-run game. Both hurlers battled, and it's almost a shame somebody had to lose this one.
And that one run held up tonight, 1-0 the final. The Arizona Diamondbacks came through when it mattered in the 9th on the way to the win. Jake Barrett claims the win out of the pen, his first. Fernando Leon hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
The final line score for the ball game tonight. First for the victorious Diamondbacks. 1 run, 7 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. Time of the ball game, a swift 2 hours and 19 minutes.
Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, the third and final game in this 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. It's Braves baseball next. Matt Wisler gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, this guy's a fun guy to watch pitch. Not necessarily an overpowering guy. Has an ERA in the low 3s. But one thing he knows how to do, he knows how to pitch, and he knows how to minimize damage. If you're going to have an ERA in the low 3s in this day and age, you're doing a lot of things right. And this guy should be fun to watch in this one.
So striding forward now, Kermit, Yellow Horse. And now the Diamondbacks look to push more across in the opening frame. First pitch coming. Here it is. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Guys, one of D-Row's former employers, the Braves, as they begin play here this afternoon. It was another loss for them last time out, and that makes them 2-8 over their last 10 games.
Yeah, man, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, D-Row. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. Only one in the inning for Arizona. On now to the bottom of inning number 1. D-backs out in front, 1-0. Stepping in for the Braves, Johan Camargo. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest.
Camargo.
Balls up, balls up.
And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Oh, and he misses it. A bare-handed pickup.
You know, they say there are no bad hops on the ball in the air, but you wouldn't know it after that play. I'm not sure what caused him to completely miss that pop-up. It doesn't really matter. His pitcher's going to have to pick him up now.
Play ball. He's out.
Standing in, Carson Kelly. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
Kelly.
The 1-2. His ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hold on to it. Hold on to it.
Now's a good time for your pitcher to take a deep breath. He still has the lead, although it probably doesn't feel like it. So he can't worry about how he got into this mess. He just has to figure out how to get out.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks. Kermit, Yellow Horse.
The first baseman, Kermit, Yellow Horse.
Here comes the first pitch. There's a swing and a high deep drive headed for the right field corner. And that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Lifted down the line in left. Rua is after it, and no one will track it down.
He was able to foul that one off, but you could tell he was definitely late. That breaking ball, the pitch before that heater right there, definitely threw his timing off.
And it's belted high and deep into right center. Gone! Big dog's gotta eat. So a 3-run shot to right center field. Home run number 5 on the year, and it's suddenly a 5-1 ball game.
Two home runs in 3 days. I'd say he's seeing the ball pretty well right now. I think it's time to start pitching around this guy.
Play ball. 3. Ball 4. Take the base. Out. 3. Out. Got it. 3. He's out. That's ball 4. Out. Out.
At the plate, Carson Kelly, 1 for 1 after a single his first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard. He's going to wave them.
And this is on the ground to first. Could be 2. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and a man left. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Diamondbacks 7 and the Braves 1. Striding in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse. Comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. First pitch coming, here it is. Now a ball hit sharply toward third. That gets down, he's got himself a base hit. Throwing to second, And a good decision to push it that time. He's in at second base with a leadoff double. But baseball is a game of streaks and runs, and he is on one right now.
Yeah, and you've got to ride these streaks as long as you possibly can, and he's doing that coming in right here. Came into this game on fire with the stick, and he's doing that here.
That's now 2 hits so far for him in this one. Yellow Horse leads off second with nobody out. Broken bat as this ball's hit on the ground. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face. Ready for another chance? Adolfo Castro. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game.
Adolfo Castro.
Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Cordova. 1 out. Throw into third.
Hold up here.
The tag, and they got him at third. It's a double play.
Out. 3. 4. Take the base. Take out. 3. Got it. Ball 4. Take the base.
Ready for another shot now. Kermit, Yellow Horse. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, it's been an offensive explosion for him today. There's a fight at the bat rack. Everyone seems to be putting barrel on baseball in this lineup.
He's set. Here it comes. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Set to deliver the 0-1. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. Definitely had the distance, but it winds up a foul ball.
I know he wants that pitch back. He put good wood on that ball. But let's give credit to the pitcher right there. Great arm action on that changeup. Got him a little bit out in front.
Chasing after it is Inciarte, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Play ball. Out.
Into the box, Carson Kelly, 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far.
Carson
A runner at
Kelly.
second, nobody out. Slowly down the first baseline. Yellow Horse charging this one, and he'll take this to the bag himself for the first out, but it's a productive one as the runner.
3. That's ball 4. Take out. Out. 3. Take out.
Digging in once again, Kermit, Yellow Horse. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Mascara is there. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1 left for Arizona. They're on top 7-2.
Anytime you can win a game, let alone on the road, you have to feel really good about yourself. It's not easy going into that other team's ballpark and coming out with a win, but they did just that.
And this afternoon's game ends 7-3. The Arizona Diamondbacks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Andy Nava takes the win on the mound, his second of the year. Matt Wisler was hit hard to the tune of 7 earned as he takes the loss. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for our ball game this afternoon: for the victorious Diamondbacks, 7 runs on 12 hits. 1 error, and 13 runners left on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 17 minutes. Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf